Hello everyone, and in today's video I'll be going through some of the upcoming Texas elections that could be important for forecasting 2022. Unless a Senate vacancy occurs, there won't be any statewide elections in Texas for 2021, but there are some local elections. I'm specifically going to talk about some elections in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Starting with a congressional special election in the 6th Congressional District. Republican Representative Ron Wright died on February 7th. Governor Greg Abbott scheduled a special election for May 1st to fill the vacancy left by Ron Wright. Wright was most recently reelected in 2020 by 8.8%, which isn't that competitive. He was first elected in 2018 by 8.7%, almost exactly the same amount. Something you probably didn't notice is that Wright got less votes in 2018 than the Democrat did in 2020. What I mean by that is that in 2020, the Democratic candidate got more total votes than Wright did in 2018. This means that if Democrats can get all of the people that voted in 2020 to turn out again, but Republicans fail to do the same, Democrats will win the seat narrowly. This is what 2021 will look like if Democrats get their 2020 turnout and Republicans get their 2018 turnout. This is sort of what happened in the 2021 Georgia runoffs. Republicans were leading in 2020, but they lost in 2021 because their turnout was lowered when Democrats maintained their turnout. This district has been slowly trending away from Republicans in presidential elections, from Romney winning it by 17 points to Trump winning it by only 3 points. 2021 could certainly be the final push that Democrats need to win this district. But who are the candidates? The top Democratic candidates include author and professor Lydia, journalist Jana Sanchez, who ran for this district in 2018, and teacher Shaun Lassiter. Top Republican candidates include State Representative Jake Ellzey, former United States HHS Department Chief of Staff Brian Harrrison, former Small Business Administration official Sery, and Susan Wright, who is former Representative Ron Wright's widow. These candidates, plus many more, will be running in a nonpartisan blanket primary on May 1st. The top two candidates in the May primary will advance to a runoff election by no later than May 24th. Currently, Jana Sanchez and Susan Wright are favored to advance to the runoff election. This election will be very competitive, but I'd argue that Wright would be slightly favored going into it. The next bellwether election is the Fort Worth mayoral election. Incumbent Republican Mayor Betsy Price was most recently reelected in 2018 by 14%. This was an officially nonpartisan election, but the candidates' parties were known. Price is not running for re-election, so Fort Worth will be having a competitive mayoral election in 2021. Keep in mind that these elections are officially nonpartisan, but some candidates have public party preferences. The top partisan candidates include Republican Mayoral Chief of Staff Mattie and Tarrant County Democratic Party Chair Deborah, who ran and lost in 2018. The top nonpartisan candidates include City Councilors Byrd and Zadeh. These candidates and more will be running in the general election on May 1st. Early voting starts today. Now, you may have watched this whole video and you're wondering why you should care about these elections. House control isn't up in the air, and nobody outside of Fort Worth is affected by the mayor of Fort Worth. But these elections could be important for predicting future 2022 elections, like the election for governor, state legislature, U.S. House, Attorney General, Lieutenant Governor, and other races. This is because Tarrant County, which encompasses Fort Worth, is critical for a successful statewide campaign. So you should probably pay attention to these elections if you care about Texas politics. Thanks for watching this video. I strongly advise you to like and subscribe. and you should expect a series of videos on the upcoming UK local elections. Okay, bye.